The search for truth. Beyond media, authority, and dogma. In the modern world, truth has become a rare commodity, buried under layers of misinformation, propaganda, and ideological bias. Many believe that by watching television news, listening to government officials, or following religious leaders, they can attain an accurate understanding of reality. However, these sources are often tainted by agendas, whether political, economic, or ideological. The pursuit of truth requires more than passive consumption of mainstream narratives. It demands an active, critical approach that involves deep reading, independent research, and engagement with neutral voices. The illusion of truth in mainstream media television channels, newspapers, and online media platforms present themselves as the primary sources of information. However, they are rarely neutral. News agencies operate under corporate ownerships and political influences that shape their narratives. Sensationalism, selective reporting, and emotional manipulation are used to captivate audiences and push specific agendas. Instead of delivering unfiltered truth, media outlets often distort facts to align with political ideologies or commercial interests. To truly understand an event or issue, one must seek multiple sources, analyze different perspectives, and question the motives behind the information being presented. Independent journalism and investigative reporting often reveal details that mainstream media conveniently ignore. Citizen journalism, academic publications, and first-hand accounts can provide a more balanced picture of reality. The problem with government and authority figures. Governments, by their very nature, function to maintain control, order, and often their own interests. Political leaders, whether elected or authoritarian, rarely disclose the full truth. Instead, they craft narratives that serve their agendas, whether to justify policies, win public favor, or suppress dissent. History is filled with examples of governments lying to their people, wars launched under false pretenses, economic crises downplayed, and scandals covered up. This does not mean that every statement from an official is false, but it does mean that blind trust in authority is dangerous. A true seeker of knowledge must question official statements, compare them with independent reports, and look for inconsistencies. Documents released through investigative journalism, whistleblower leaks, and independent analysis often expose the hidden realities that governments prefer to keep secret. The role of religious authorities. Religion is a deeply personal and often sensitive subject, but even here, the pursuit of truth requires critical thinking. While spiritual teachings can provide wisdom and guidance, religious institutions are also subject to human flaws, power struggles, corruption, and dogmatic rigidity. Throughout history, religious leaders have sometimes distorted doctrines to consolidate power, control populations, or justify political alliances. Faith and critical thinking are not mutually exclusive. True spirituality should encourage questioning, seeking deeper understanding, and distinguishing between divine teachings and institutional manipulation. Reading diverse theological perspectives, studying history, and engaging in philosophical discussions can help uncover the essence of spiritual truths beyond institutionalized dogma. Where to find truth? If mainstream media, government officials, and religious authorities cannot always be trusted, where should one seek truth? The answer lies in independent research, open dialogue, and an insatiable thirst for knowledge. 1. Books and literature. Unlike fleeting news reports, books offer in-depth analysis and historical context. Classic philosophical works, investigative journalism books, and academic studies provide perspectives that challenge mainstream narratives. Reading authors from different backgrounds and ideologies enhances critical thinking and broadens understanding. 2. Neutral thinkers and independent scholars. There are individuals who dedicate their lives to the pursuit of knowledge without being influenced by political or financial interests. Independent researchers, historians, and critical thinkers offer insights that mainstream sources often ignore. Engaging with such individuals, whether through books, lectures, or discussions, is invaluable. 3. Direct experience and observation. Instead of relying solely on second-hand information, direct experience can be a powerful teacher. Traveling to different regions, speaking with locals, and observing situations firsthand often reveal a different reality than what is portrayed in the media. The world is full of complexities that cannot be understood through filtered narratives alone. 4. Cross-checking information. Every claim should be questioned. Comparing different sources, analyzing contradictions, and verifying facts with evidence-based research is crucial. Instead of accepting information at face value, a true seeker of truth investigates, questions, and synthesizes multiple viewpoints. Truth is not a product that can be handed to us by the media, politicians, or religious institutions. It is a lifelong pursuit that requires effort, skepticism, and intellectual courage. In an age of misinformation, the most powerful tool we have is our ability to think critically and seek knowledge beyond the confines of mainstream narratives. By reading widely, questioning authority, and engaging with independent thought, we move closer to understanding the world as it truly is.